Appreciate that. Jeff is here. Hey, Jeff from Greystone Kitchens. Jeff Martin. You come from a background of, I don't know, entrepreneurs, I would say, right in the appliance business and whatnot. And then you got into, kitchen counters, and now you're doing full kitchens. Tell us about Greystone.
I moved to Jacksonville in 1997 and moved the family appliance business here. So Martin Appliance has been here since then. And then about 17 years ago, added granite countertops to what we offered and did, and that just instantly led to cabinets and then interior alterations. So just created Greystone Kitchens to kind of communicate what we do, and we take on kitchen and bathroom models, primarily really specialized there. We're cabinet dealers, appliance dealers.
Okay.
I have a granite fabrication shop, so we're well suited for those, and that lends itself to a lot of flooring, other interior renovations, some additions, that sort of thing.
Sure. How many crews do you have?
I have about 35 employees right now, probably another 15 to 20 subcontractors that are either every day or very often. So we're on about 30 to 40 job sites per day.
Wow.
Transform a lot of homes in Jacksonville.
Yeah. How do you for culture, how do you keep it all together with all those? You got the subcontractors. Hey, you got to do it this way, right? The right way, the Greystone way.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, communication is key. Setting expectations, but having a great company culture, I think, is really working with my team, with the people, and just having managers that have the same management style or approach, values, and just being sure that we're always putting that customer experience first, because we're here effectively to improve their lives. They've got something about their home that's not working, that they don't like. In many cases, people have saved up 20 years for this kind of a project, and it's just quite an honor to be invited in to take on such a invasive and personal sort of a project. We're effectively being paid to come in and destroy the middle of your home.
Right.
So we got to try to.
You need any demo guys? I got a little side hustle. I'm only a bartender.
We've got an opening.
Okay, good. That's great.
Martin Appliance. I now recognize your name. I've heard Martin Appliance in your name for a lot of years.
Absolutely.
It's kind of grew from there. I mean, I saw a need. People would come into the showroom and they'd need a cooktop for countertops. It would be back in 2004, 2005, and then they'd come back in a couple of weeks later and ask if we had a cooktop 1 inch bigger. That hole in that countertop had been cut the wrong size. And I mean, about the 5th time I heard that, I thought, it can't be that hard. I need to figure out a little more about this. There's a need here that's not being filled, so it kind of grew from that.
That's great. Great to have you on the show, Jeff. How about you guys? How do you stay on top of the competition, man? How do you guys? Obviously, quality of work, word of mouth is still, I gotta believe, one of the best ways to get the word out there, other than sitting here at this bar, of course. But right, but how do you? Nice plug. How do you stay on top of the game, man?
Well, I think definitely providing good customer experience, word of mouth, referral, is the best form of advertisement. And I think what impresses people about us, the consistent feedback or compliment that I will get, is about our team. Is about every person that came to my house from Greystone. I was impressed by, or I liked, or I saw that they did a great job or cleaned up after themselves. So having good people, especially in the construction industry, and as we're vetting maybe a new team member or a new subcontractor, just being sure that we explain very clearly, look, we're working in people's homes. This isn't a job site. This is not a new construction house.
Sure.
We're being invited to their home. So if you're invited to someone's home, you call on the way, tell them you're coming. Clean up after yourself. All of those sorts of finer skills. So being sure that our team understands what we're entrusted with. Often, especially before COVID, everyone's at the office and we've got a lockbox on the door, and so we're coming and going as we please in the home by ourselves. And so having confidence and trust in the people that we have. And our clients being able to feel that.
Trust is key. I mean, especially for everybody at this bar, right? That your customer, your employees, that they trust you, right?
Absolutely.
You're gonna do the right thing.
Yeah.
And when you do the right thing, then it should trickle down to them doing the right thing. Kind of like a football team.
That's right.
Starts up top.
You know a thing or two.
Right?
And it does.
It's true. I mean, it's funny. We talk about all these different businesses here on the show, but it's like a wedding ring. It's the same. It keeps going around. Sports, business, life, right?
Different form of team.
Different form of team. Absolutely.
I met a gentleman last night. My wife had a work function. I was going to pick her up, and he was sitting at the bar. They talked for just a little bit. He was a successful businessman in town, and IT staffing actually had done very, very well. And I said, yeah, well, you know, what's your trick, Ben? You know, what's the secret? And he said, I hire really smart people and I stay out of their way.
Yeah.
And it's about developing a team and then letting them shine. You know, not
serving that team.
Exactly.
Yeah,
supporting.
Huge.
So that is my goal at this stage, is to be sure that I'm supporting my team. And so before, where I may have been involved in everything as we were growing, now it's all right, let's be sure that things, you know, continue operating, because I want to go on a vacation.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be gone for a
you
week
got a
or
life
two at a
too,
time.
absolutely,
Yeah, so
right.
you've got to know that
Gotta be good hands.
that nothing needs to be different during that time. Yeah,
Yeah.
So supporting the team is.
Well, I think with any leadership, you got to serve. You know, because if they do well, you do well, and then everybody's happy.
Absolutely.